I think I'm going the right way. I think the only reason I went back there is to get the ice beam, and then come back to Talon Overworld, and then head right back to Phendrana Drifts. Environmentally, this is probably has, again, I think the environments of this game, despite being a 2002 game, it has better environments than any other game I've ever played, in my opinion. This game's 14 years old, and it's still, the beauty of this game still holds up today. Like, Ocarina of Time, in my opinion, in today's standards, looks ugly. Oh man. I had to say it. Ocarina of Time in today's standards looks really ugly. It just looks bad. Now back then it did look nice, but I can't think of one area in Ocarina of Time that is eye candy today. It just looks too structured. It's like instead of walking in real environment, it feels like you're walking in like artificial rooms. It's almost like Link is put in an artificial world. There you go. Back in the day, it was a thing of beauty. It was. Now, Twilight Princess is pretty beautiful, if you ask me personally. Despite the hate on Twilight Princess, I think it's a lot more beautiful than Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword has a bit of a artificial feel to its overworld as well. I like Skyward Sword, but it does. Like the fact that they chose gameplay, took the gameplay approach to Skyward Sword did make the overworld feel very artificial. Super missiles, gotta love it. I don't think I ever dug the cel-shaded graphics. It was, I have to admit, it was nice. I better save it. But I never did dig the cel-shaded graphics. That was just me. I was one of those people when it was first revealed. I was one of those people who was expecting a Twilight Princess. Where then when it was revealed, we're going to cel-shaded graphics. I was one of those people like, what the fuck? And then when I played it, I was like, I'm really liking this game. And then I went into the underwater world. I goes, what? There's an underwater world? This is exactly like I'm walking on land now, and I got a whole new world to explore. This is exactly what I want. And I just realized it was just a castle. And it was just a couple places, and my disappointment just was like, I heard they were planning on adding like. I thought it was like gonna be like a light world, dark world thing, except overworld and underworld water type thing. But they really blew it with me there. When I first started walking in underworld, I was starting to love the game. I couldn't wait to play another segment. But then I realized, wait, it's not happening. Because I saw it was all about the Triforce pieces. I'm gonna be looking for all the Triforce pieces to be just like Zelda 1. It'll be just like Zelda 1 all over again. And then when I started doing this whole fishing for the Triforce pieces, I said, I still beat the game, but I was turned off from that. Wind Waker was ruined for me then thereafter. I wonder if this music sounds familiar to you, Avataro? Aquatic predator made of electricity-bound skeletal halves. The gel sap brain is located in the upper half of its body, while the heart and digestive tract occupy the lower half. Okay. I'm gonna skip that. I was reading what you said. Does this music sound familiar at all to you, Carol? It's my favorite music of the game, by the way. Now, where am I going? Yeah, I think this is the one I use for the main overworld. And this is why Bago used to always criticize, I think, my choice, because I think people are just accustomed to seeing this music used in the snow area, that just seeing it used anywhere else just seems wrong to them, I guess. Like, Bago really did not like my choice. Gravity Suit music. I scan you? Yeah. Whoa. Oh, you're gonna die. But that worked? Well, I was just testing that. I thought I was gonna, like, lose a shitload of health. Oh, a new type of Metroid. Oh shit, something's eating me. No, it's not. Something's eating me. You are right there. Oh no, you're growing. Okay, Hunter Metroid. Adolescent Metroid. Energy Siphon Tentacle increases its threat level. As Metroids develop, they become more efficient predators. An energy draining tentacle allows them to attack at a distance. Quick to anger, a Hunter Metroid will charge troublesome prey and attempt to ram them into submission. Cold base attacks are still quite effective against these creatures. I think, in my opinion, I think the Phendrana Drifts area is one of the most beautiful areas in the game. Talon Overworld and Phendrana Drifts. The Chozo Ruins ain't bad either. And Magmore Caverns, what can you say about that? It's Magmore Caverns. It's a lava cavern. There's nothing more or less you could say about that. Even though it's still done well, it's still a lava cavern. But this area here it was way above its time. It really was. We're talking 2002, right? It was way ahead of its time. This game, there was nothing. I think when this game was released, there was nothing like it. That's what made. I think that's what makes Ocarina of Time so big too, because it was back in its day. There was nothing else compare. It was the best of its kind. That you can debate that one with me, and I will definitely debate it. But I can't see much being better than Ocarina of Time at this time, and that's how I feel about this game. But even then, Ninja Gaiden Black is a very beautiful game, and that was only 2 years after this one. That's why I had to play both these games. I think Ninja Gaiden Black and this game were by far the most beautiful game, most well-done games of the 6th generation. Twilight Princess is well up there too. Unusual gravity patterns analyzed, and Final Fantasy, of course. Well, that was when Final Fantasy started to go downhill. Gravity Pulse located. Final Fantasy X was good though. Where does it say I gotta go? That way. So am I just going down? I guess so. Let's go down. I said it before, and I'll say it again. One thing I'm very confident in this game is my platforming. I think I missed one of those things, so I gotta... Fuck you! That fucking thing just pushed me back while I was trying to make a perfect jump. No. I missed blasting something there, I know it's that. Okay. What's the story here? There we go. There we go. I need to jump on something solid first. There you go. One thing I do a lot, maybe it does assist my platforming, is that when I'm jumping, I don't know if you noticed, but I always slightly look down. Maybe that's why maybe that's what assists my platforming. Now, is this where I gotta go? Yeah. I heard one of my old friends of mine said the platforming is terrible in this game. You could never make it, but I never had no problem with it. Aqua Reaper, powerful aquatic tentacle, part of a submerged organism. Similar to the nature of surface-based Reaper vibe, the Aqua Reaper has adapted to a liquid environment. It shares the poor vision of its rock-dwelling cousin, relying on a crude sonar sense to see prey unhindered by water. The Aqua Reaper has considerable speed and strength. I guess with the underwater platforming, I'm not so great. Well, that's until I get the upgrade, which I'm getting very close to now. There it is. In this game, when you get the gravity suit, does defense go up as well? Like, does your suits give you added defense? Like in, I'm not even sure. Yes, it did add to your defense in Super Metroid, but I don't know if it does in this game. Does it?